We're just doing whatever at this point. We're bullshitting. I'm about to bust a freestyle. Yeah. This is why I make TikToks. Because I do shit like this. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Now I believe I'm gonna interact and ask a couple questions. Answer a couple questions. I forgot this was live. I was like, can we do it again? Let's see. Wait, how do I turn it? Oh. Uh-oh. I can't flip the camera. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, make it work. Everybody yell at Gabe in the comments. Oh my God, we're stuck. You're usually supposed to just be able to double tap, but now it's making me like my own live. Yo, what do I do? Oh, TikTok lady, where you at? Yeah, we gotta. We can't flip it. You gotta read me some questions. Shit. Sorry.
Where?
Go back to where you was. Hey guys. Okay. I know they got some questions.
When is the new album?
When is the new album? Man, I'm not gonna hold y'all. It just got pushed back. I don't know. I can't tell you.
What inspired Alter?
Alter is about dead people. I know people think I'm singing a love song, but there's a very special relationship you can have with your ancestors and your dead folks if you build a space for them to connect with you, and that's what the song is about.
When is your next tour?
My next tour. You know what? Y'all should attack David Ali on Twitter. That's a David Ali question. Look at him right now.
You excited to perform overseas?
I'm so ready to perform overseas. It's been a really long time. I think that I haven't been on a tour since before I had my daughter, and my daughter's 2.5. So it's been a long time.
When are you coming to perform in Toronto?
When am I coming to? On my tour. Period.
Are you happy with the way your album came out?
I am very happy with the way my album came out. Okay, I've been wanting to talk about this with y'all. You know, like, I don't know what you're expecting from me. It's not sad. It's not like sad vibe and B, or like it's nothing like Valentine's Day. There's no Valentine's Days. There's no, what's the other one? Oh, just demons cause me. You know what's up. There's no you know what's up. There's no can you blame me. There's no can I's. You know that all the music that came before was what it was, and all this new stuff is coming from me being in a really like happy, joyful, pretty, like whimsical mind state. So it's definitely different than, I wouldn't say it's like left for me or it's like out of the blue, like, but it's definitely just not what the other ones are for. So if you're looking for something a little darker, then just go listen to the stuff I dropped before.
Favorite song on the album?
My favorite song on the album is either the intro, the first song, or it's this other really pretty one that I like. But I don't want to tell y'all so many things so dang early, because then you're going to be bugging me for the next like multiple months. We don't want that, you know.
Are you coming to the Philippines?
Of course I'm coming to the Philippines. The last time I went to the Philippines, I had a blast. And I ate like way too many mangoes. Y'all got the best mangoes in the world.
Is this your favorite album?
I think every time I finish an album, I think it's my favorite album. I'm like, this is the best shit I ever made. And then I make a new one. I'm like, no, this is the best shit I ever made. I think that's just how artists are. But yes, this is my favorite album.
Are there any features you can tell us about?
I can't tell you any features. Because it's just not time yet. Plus, I'm so like relaxed into this rollout. Like I'm not antsy about it. I'm not really like, I'm just not in an antsy or like overly strategic place with music. I just made something that I'm really happy with people that I love, and put other people on it that I also love. And I don't even want to talk about it too much because then that just feels like it takes the magic away. Like the album's coming soon. There's people on it that I love. You're going to love it or you're going to hate it, but I hope you love it. And I hope you share it. And there's people on it. Yes, they exist. Real humans.
Any artist you're, who is your dream collab?
My dream collab is Beach House or Tame Impala. I think that would be insane. He's like looking for questions in the comments.
What is the motivation behind the album?
The motivation behind the album. Man, I was just in a good place. I was recording in a studio by the beach on a street called Blue Water Road. Um, I was going through a really intense spiritual journey in a spiritual practice that's really introspective. I had just went through a really big change in my sexual identity. You'll hear all of it. You'll hear the care and just the comfortability and like the love and the peace that I was at. Not to say that it's just like a meditation album because it's not. There's some definitely normal Kehlani toxic lyrics here and there. But I had so much fun. I was just having such a fun period of time in my life, and also a really internally epic time in my life. So there we go.
You keep talking about the production on the album. What's so exciting about it?
Oh my God, the production is the best part. Fuck what I'm talking about on there. The goddamn beats, the musicality, the instrumentation. There's orchestras on there, and I shouldn't say orchestras. There's an orchestra. Um, the producer that I did everything with, Pop Wanzel, he executive produced it. We did a lot of my early stuff on Sweet Sexy Savage. He did like him and a couple people did majority of Sweet Sexy Savage. So it was like we were coming back to a new place, and just was like, let's do something that we like. We'll share music with each other, and we'll be like, damn, I wish I could make this, and then we like made it. There is violins, there's crazy string transitions all throughout the album. It just feels like this long, beautiful wave of a story. I'm experimenting with my voice and experimenting with concepts, and I think sonically, Pop tried a lot of things that was very different for him. Like I didn't expect him to play me the beat of Alter when he did. I was like, you did not make this. This is the guy who made Distraction. I'm like, you did not make Alter. That's how. And he just blew my mind. He would play something and I was like, what? This is crazy. And I just start humming and it became what it was. So
How many songs on the album?
I don't know at this point. I keep listening to it too much and texting people like, fuck this song, take it off. And then next week I'm like, you know what? I kind of miss it when I press play a little bit. So I have no idea. That doesn't mean we're waiting on me though. It's just not on me. Don't come at me. It's not my fault.
What is your favorite song from your last album?
My favorite song from my last album, I think, is Still Grieving with James Blake, because it's James Blake. And that's all I need to say. And Open Passionate. That is a good song.
How's the baby?
The baby's so good. She got an attitude. She be telling me no. She be hitting me sometimes. I don't know what to do. At TikTok parents in the comments, help me, because I don't hit kids. I don't yell at her. Like when she hit me, I'd be like, people could hit you back when you hit them, but I don't. Then I don't hit her. So like, do I just look at her real intense, give her like a deep stare? Do I threaten her? No, right? Exactly. Gay behind the camera, like, no, don't threaten her.
What was your favorite festival to perform at?
My favorite festival to perform at. Oh, what was that one where we got off stage and we were like, this was the one? Made in America. Oh, that was such a good show. It's one thing where like you feel like the crowd is incredible and you're like, meh, that was cool. And then it's another thing when like the crowd was incredible and you were like, damn, I just did my shit. And I felt like everybody on stage, we felt like we did our shit. And I feel like that was a string of events where we'd also experienced like have it going to a festival and it going the complete opposite, and like us not being able to play the festival, and like everybody was hella stressed, and then it was just like at least we had Made in America, which like was super kick ass. So
Do you like festivals more than tours?
absolutely not. I do not like festivals more than tours. Actually, festivals scare the fuck out of me, and I'll tell you why. People come to your show on tour that and you know that they came just for you. At a festival, there's a high chance that people are just standing at your show because they waiting for another performance, and they probably on drugs and drunk from the whole day. And also people come to festivals to like turn up and rage, and I be on the stage like, hi guys, I'm gonna sing my little love songs and I hope you don't hate me because I'm not gonna make you mosh pit or something. And I'm always in between like turnt rappers, or like I'm always towards the end, so I'm like in between somebody really turnt and someone more turnt, or like I'm at the end after everybody turnt and I'm just like go like a major cool down. Not to say like I give a slow show, but I do stop and just sing a lot of songs, and then we'll have some dancing and some turn ups and some jumping around and wilding out, but it's definitely not like a fist pumper.
I didn't catch the username, but somebody just asked you to wish them happy birthday.
Happy birthday, whoever birthday it is. I'm sure it's a lot of people's birthday today. Happy birthday, all of y'all.
How would you describe your energy these days?
How would I describe my energy these days? You ever had like a really kooky, funky neighbor? And like you love that neighbor and you like, I love going to this lady house because she always tell me a random fact about something, and she gonna give me a slice of something she made, and I'm turning into the kooky auntie neighbor lady. Like every day it gets kookier. Like the random habits I'm picking up, and like the random interests and like little projects that I'm doing in my house, and like little funky stuff I'm making and wearing is getting a little kooky. Check on me in like 5 months and make sure I haven't turned 75.
What's your favorite tattoo?
My favorite tattoo. I have a portrait of my father on my leg.
Hey, you can wrap up.
I have a portrait of my father on my leg, and I just love looking down and seeing my pops with me. So we probably have time for like one more question. Pick a good one, Gabe. The stress. Help, our table.
Do you like performing live, or do you like recording an album in the studio?
I prefer performing live over recording in the studio, because that's how I started. I was in a cover band from the age of 13 to like 16 ish. And so before I ever got into a studio to make a song, I had been singing live, yelling over a bunch of instrumentalists. I didn't have in ears until I was like 22 or something, but I've been used to just like playing with a bunch of boys playing instruments for so long that like the studio was foreign to me. I was like, how the fuck do I even make a song? And like, how do I sing how I sing on stage when there's so much energy? How do I bring it into the studio? And people still to this day tell me I sound better live than I do in the studio. So I'll make it make sense one day. So thank you guys for tuning in. And I can't wait for you to hear the album. Go stream Alter. It's out everywhere. Check out my TikToks. I don't be doing nothing but bullshitting on here. But I love that for me and you because we have a good time. So, love you guys. Love you besties. See you soon.